Listen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Breche SSM, where we talk about life abroad on Otis Vancouver Studios on YouTube. If you're watching us for the first time, I will encourage you to like and subscribe to our channel for more interesting contents. As usual, I am your pilot, and my name is Otis Vancouver. And yes, I encourage you to fasten your seatbelt because the plane is about to depart. But before that, let me introduce you to Gigi's African Market, located at 13624 108 Avenue, Surrey, British Columbia, for all your African products, from your groceries to your cosmetics. Whatever you need, just reach out to Gigi's and they get you started. Before we dive into the conversation, let's go for a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Sounds right.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Otis Vancouver and Otis Vancouver Studios on TikTok and on YouTube. Yes, welcome to the new dawn. Abroche ensensem ane ensem esisi wa abroche papa na eha ena yebe tutu no asere ne abasa na yede ama wo se ne esitie. This is where we unfold the stories. This is where you hear the gist and the happenings at Ekoso Ewa Bruchina. And you can't afford to miss it. Yes, you heard me right. You can't afford to miss it. So join us on this journey across our TikTok and YouTube channels. And join us. So welcome from break. Let me introduce you to my passenger for today. And his name is Azu. Azu, you're welcome to Otis Vancouver.
Thank you so much, Otis,
welcome,
to having me.
Yeah,
it's really nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, okay, nice.
I've been working, so I've
That's
been
nice.
tired, but I'm doing okay.
Quickly, let's dive into the conversation.
Yes.
Where are you from and how long have you been in Canada?
So I have very interesting family heritage,
Okay.
I can say, because my background is from Afghanistan, but I was born in India.
Oh, I see.
And I was born in India, very close to Nepal.
Oh,
That is why my language and my culture is very different than the other people here coming in Canada.
but I mean,
from
you
India,
still
I'm from.
sound like an Indian. Yeah.
Yes, I do sound like an Indian because I born in there.
Yeah.
Right. So it's been 7 years for me to come in Canada.
Oh, you've been here for already 7 years?
7 years.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, I want you to briefly describe your 7-year experience.
Yes,
in Canada.
I can describe it. When I left my home country, I was 18 years old.
Oh, 18.
Yeah, very
Meaning
young.
you came here very young.
Very young.
Wow.
And I do not know a lot of stuff. I just come. I had nobody in Canada who I knew. I had just one friend and who helped me to, settle down and everything. But coming here in Canada, it was a long change, very big change in my life.
Yeah.
Like a biggest change ever happened in my life.
Especially for an 18-year-old boy.
Yes, when I was, it seems like yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm right now 26, so 7 years have passed, and it's been a long time. And I've been in Canada for 7 years, worked so many different jobs.
Oh.
But right now I'm working as a home care attendant,
Okay.
HCA, and I will be done with my studies because I'm doing studies side by side.
Okay.
So I'll be done in next month.
I mean, take us through 7 years and you're still in studies. Yeah, what are some of the things you've been through? What are some of the things you've done so far?
The 7 years just passed like a snap of finger, you know, like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
But I have seen like a lot of ups and downs in my life, because the Canada is all about changing life.
Yeah.
And never you don't want to stay one way, you know.
Yeah.
When I come here, I was a student
Okay.
and I studied. At that time, the requirement was not that much for immigration for permanent residency.
Okay.
So I stick with small jobs, which is, I think, is the biggest mistake you can do
So
in
you were
Canada.
studying and then working as well.
Working as well, yes, but I did not concentrate on what I want to achieve because I was so young. You know,
Okay.
coming here, my first goal was completing the studies. But when I done with my studies, I realized, hey, there is so much. And you know,
So what did you study before?
I studied tourism and hospitality.
Okay.
But when I take that course and I come here and I was almost starting, you know, then COVID hits.
Oh.
So this industry is goes all the way down.
Yeah.
You know, the
Because people were
tourism.
not traveling and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was no traveling at all.
Wow.
But I did this course because I come on this base, so I have to complete it. So I complete this course in 4 semesters,
Oh.
very fast. I take all the subjects very quickly, like 5, sometimes 4, weekly classes, 7-day classes. So it was like really hard. But I make it done. Then I got a job.
Okay. In the hospitality field?
No, it was a little different, but still similar,
Okay.
very similar. So I was hoping I will get permanent residency with that job. It was a guest services in Tuason Mills.
Okay.
There is a mall in Vancouver, in Tuason.
More?
Tuason
Yeah.
Mills. It's a big mall, biggest mall in BC, I believe.
Okay.
And I used to work with the management,
Oh, I see.
which helped all the stores to connect with company. So the company who was running at that time, it was uh, JLL, which is Ivan Hay Cambridge, and they moved. When I joined the company, there is a twist. When I joined, they moved, and the new
The-
company come from
oh,
China.
I see.
It's called
So
Central
there
Work.
was an administrative change.
Oh yeah, there was like
Yeah.
switch. Then I thought, hey, it will be a really nice if I continue with this same company,
Okay.
because I can make my priority and get good higher positions in a long run.
Okay. So at the end of the day, your intention was to do something that will lead you to your PR, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And I was working on it. I
Okay.
did talk to company. The company in the starting, they said yes, they will be very supportive. They are very supportive. So I work with the same company 2 years.
Oh.
Start with a very small position, get services representative. Then I reached to the team lead and then acting supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah, in 2 years I was progressing, very nicely progressing, and they were seeing me progressing. But suddenly immigration system changed some of the rules,
Yeah.
and those guys got scared
Oh.
because they come from outside of Canada.
Okay.
That's a Chinese company, it's called Central Walk.
Yeah.
So they were running the mall. They give me all the documents, but they were not able to provide me one of the document, which is called certificate of incorporation,
Oh.
which
Okay.
have company's information.
Oh.
So
I
they
see.
got scared. I have no idea why they got scared, but they refused to give me. So my profile of PR just stuck over there. Then what I did, I thought, hey, this is not gonna work out.
Yeah.
So I thought, hey, let's change the whole field, because
Okay.
my field was tourism and hospitality.
Yeah.
There is no way, there is no scope right now in Canada.
So already you had spent like 3-4 years
Yes.
in the hospitality field.
Yes.
Wow.
3-4 years I have wasted because of 2 years of studies
Yeah.
and 2 years of work
Yeah.
in that same company.
And the company couldn't provide you with what you need to
One
apply
document.
for. Oh.
So in Canada, this is the problem. When you're working with somebody, make sure you have something in written that they're gonna provide you all the documents. Then you can come up, because I didn't have that. I made that mistake.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, you learn with your mistake. I
Yeah,
learned with it,
yeah.
and I applied for a job in healthcare facility. and I get the education, start education,
I mean, you just apply for the job without no health skills.
no health skills.
Okay.
I I do have a volunteer experience
Okay.
with the elderly people, with childrens, because here in Canada, if you're doing volunteer, they will definitely look in your resume.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that to me that volunteering is very important here in Canada.
Yes, so I did volunteering with VPD.
Okay.
They have a big department. VPD is divided into two departments,
Yeah.
which called one is Vancouver Police Department and one is Chrisdale Marpolo
Okay.
Police Department.
Okay.
They have like big more area to cover, so we help the community, and we help them out with give them security, help them with the you know to give the tickets,
Okay.
speed watch, that's what we
Okay.
say.
So, in a way, you were working as an assistant to the police.
Yes, in a way it's really nice, and I did work with them like 1.5 year.
So
And
that
I'm-
is also like you being in the security field,
yes,
from the hospitality field to the security field.
yes.
Were you also thinking that was going to lead you to your PR?
No,
Okay.
there was no intention.
So at that moment, you were just working for money.
Working for money, yes, but volunteer job they didn't give you money.
Oh.
The
Yeah, yeah,
other job,
yeah.
I was getting money from the other job, like the guest services team lead. I was making good money, but it doesn't have a scope of PR.
Okay.
So what I decide, hey, let's do some volunteer job,
Okay.
get some good experience, and then I can apply for a different field.
Yeah.
So this is how I get into healthcare.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Right now, I'm doing HCA Healthcare Assistant Program,
Okay.
which is really helpful. Right now, it's in demand in Canada, but still there's some difficulties. You have to move to the remote area, and then you will be able to get the permanent residency. So it's a long way, but still you are on the path. That's what's important for you in Canada. When you come in Canada, always think about your future.
Okay.
Don't live in a present. If you're living in a present, this is a waste of time, which is I realized living in 7 years. So
Wow.
always look to the future, live in a present, but look to the future first too.
All right. That's nice. Now let's spend some time with the healthcare thing you're doing right now. The healthcare assistant you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Do you decide to do it because it could lead you to, or you think it's a great pathway to PR, or do you have some passion for what you're doing?
Well, first of all, living in Canada, it's not a rose of bed.
Yeah,
You
bed
can
of
come
roses,
here and then sleep and then eat. You have gonna have a lot of heartbreaks
Yeah.
with your family, with your you missing your family. You have your friends, they will leave you, whatever happening in your life. Everybody have the different life story. My life story, I choose healthcare not because of permanent residency. That's the second
Okay.
preference
Yeah.
for me to choosing healthcare. I've been hurt in 7 years, so long, so much and so long. I want to heal people.
Wow. I want you to wait on that.
Yes.
You've been working, you've been here for 7 years, and then you want to heal people.
Heal people.
Now, before that, let's go on a quick commercial break, and we'll return with more for you. So, yes, are you in BC? Are you a student? Do you have a story to share? Do you have an experience to encourage somebody? Wunnim nipa wanuma sem ebetimi ahyɛ nkran. I am officially giving you an invitation to join me right here. Bra, bɛka me ho ɛwɔ fie na yɛmmɔ nkɔmmɔ. Yɛntwetwe abotire nkɔmmɔ ɛhwɛ nneɛma a esisi ɛwɔ abotire. Na yɛmfa ɛnhyɛ afoforo nkwan. Na oba ha, yes, it's fun park. There are a whole lot of activities. Me ne wo ɛbɛyɛ. Join me na hwɛ nneɛma a ebesisi ɛwɔ ha. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from the quick commercial break. Now, Azu, I wanted you to continue from where we left.
Yes.
That you wanted to heal people. How can you?
Yeah. So yes, I've been hurt a lot with a lot of things, with relationships, with friendship, and with my career, with other people, trust. So I decided to change my field so I can heal people. And in this journey, I maybe I can find something to heal myself as well.
Yeah.
That's my intention, first of all, to choosing this healthcare field. Uh, it was um, it was a good decision, and I really proud of my decision. But still, there is a lot of if you not able to give yourself properly in healthcare, then my recommendation, don't do it,
Don't do it.
because
It takes some
it
passion.
takes a lot. It's
Yeah.
take a lot. It will take everything from your life. No sleep, concentration, your body mechanics, and
Yeah.
you will be coming home tired,
Wow.
because you're gonna be dealing with real people.
Yeah.
Real people with problems, real people who need healing, real people who are suffering. So, first of all, you have to be very prepared,
Yeah.
physically and mentally,
Yeah.
because you're gonna see a lot of people dying too. So, yeah, it was a shock, but I really wanted to do it. I have made my mind, I have made my heart to say, hey, this is the time you gotta give something
Yeah.
to Canada if you wanna stay, or if you wanna heal yourself. Staying in here, Canada, it's a second choice for me.
Yeah.
No problem. But I want to heal people as much I can.
I mean, would you mind taking us through some of the things that you've gone through that informed your decision to settle on trying to heal people?
Yes, first of all, when you work for somebody like long time, and you're giving all yourself,
Yeah.
like physically, mentally, everything, then you suddenly see a failure, which give you heartbreak. That's the first professional heartbreak, I will say. Second, my lot of friends, my first friend who bring me here in Canada, that was a real shock, because he not supposed to. He lives in Kelowna, but I come in Vancouver,
Yeah.
so I had nobody to pick me up at the airport,
No, you mean you came to Canada, you came to
Vancouver,
uh-huh.
but he lives in Kelowna.
Oh,
So
this friend.
he
Oh,
never told me he lives in Kelowna. Otherwise, I would have gone there.
so you had plans of coming to him, and
Yes,
then he was already in a
he was
different.
already in different province,
That's
a different city of
so that was the
Canada.
first heartbreak.
That was the first housebreak, but um, he was still able to help me. He called his friends, as his friends called his friends, and there is a chain of friends. They call each other, and then they make me stay for maybe 2 or 3 days. I stay my first landing in Canada at airport, taking a taxi and going to that place.
Okay.
I live there where was like already 7 people living
Oh.
in 2 bedroom,
7 people living in 2 bedroom.
2 bedroom,
That's too much.
and then I was the eighth one,
Oh.
and they give me a sofa to sleep. That's it. I had only one sofa to sleep.
And were you supposed to pay the regular bill?
No, it's just a friend who
Yeah,
just
okay.
give helping you out, which is good. Then I decided, let's look for something. So then I found somebody who helped me to move. But I come to Vancouver, and I moved to Abbotsford. My house was in Abbotsford,
Abbotsford.
but
Yeah.
my college was in Vancouver.
Oh.
So I used to come and go from Abbotsford to Vancouver. 4 hours of your life is wasted. 5 days a week you have a classes, 2 days you have free. But what you gonna do? There was no job, so I was unemployed for almost 6 months
Oh.
when I come in here, Canada. I'm talking about 7 years back.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
it's more worse.
Yeah.
So if you coming in Canada, prepare yourself properly. You must have somebody here to help you out. You must have somebody who knows how the jobs things are working. Job market is very tight here, very tight. So coming here in Canada, it's really nice. It's beautiful. I love Canada like bottom of my heart. But the way I see things are going down, it's really hard for
I mean,
survival.
did somebody really do something to hurt you, to hurt your feeling, your emotions?
Yes, there was like some relationships as well, like coworkers and stuff. I have some heartbreaks. Then I decided, hey, let's focus on yourself.
Yeah.
So I start focusing on myself. But coming here in Canada, if you have nobody to guide, This is everything you're trying for first
Yeah.
time, you
Yes.
know.
Yeah.
There's gonna be failure, there's gonna be success. As I can give you example, like uh, I give my driving test and I fail 5 times.
Oh. Wow.
5 times I
5 times for
fail.
the driving license.
Yeah, but 6 times I passed.
Wow.
So I have spent on my driving license more than $1,000
Wow.
just to get a license.
Wow.
So yeah, you must be prepared with everything. It's beautiful. If you have good friends, you wanna go around North Vancouver, Vancouver, Golden Years, Whistler. I did zip lining last 2 years. I have been a lot of places. I climbed Gross Mountain 3 times already. So
Wow.
very nice life. Life is really good, but when you see good, it's asking something from you too.
Okay.
So you have to work for the good.
Okay.
Hard work is the key. So working is really important here.
So now you have few months to complete school.
Yes, just next month I will be done.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's good.
but the education is expensive too here.
Yeah.
If you're coming as international, suppose one course for here, the people who are citizen, it's $3,000.
Yeah.
One
But an
course.
international student, you'd have
But
to
the
pay.
international student, you're paying triple.
Yeah.
You know, triple,
Yeah.
like twelve
Yeah.
thousand
Yeah.
dollars. So
Yeah.
I have paid for the course I'm doing, which is 5 month course, very fast pace. It's like a fast track healthcare healthcare assistant, but you have to pay $15,000 in total, like if everything. 5 months, $15,000, which is too much
Yeah.
for
Very too much.
anybody, you know.
Yeah.
But if you are a citizen or permanent residents, you
It's
pay
different.
only 5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you feel fulfilled? You deciding to go into the healthcare with all your intentions to heal people and then heal yourself. Do you feel fulfilled at this moment?
Yes, yes, from the bottom of my heart, I feel really great when I help people. You know, the being a HCA healthcare assistant, you're dealing with elderly people
Yeah.
who are not able to move, who are not able to eat
Yeah.
by itself. So you helping them, feeding them, which is a great feeling. If you ask me, I really like this job. I actually sometimes I really feel like crying because these people are suffering.
Oh.
But this is the life, you know. I can do as much I can
Yeah.
to help them, right? I pray for them, you know. I laugh with them. I smile with them. I listen to them. They're really interesting people. If you go into this field, if you have intention, if you have a good heart, you feel like you wanna help somebody, this is the field you should choose.
Wow.
But it's not only one phase. You know, doing HCA, you can grow more.
Okay.
You can join Fraser Health. You can join a lot of different companies, Interior Health, Vancouver Coastal Health. Good pay. The starting pay for the HCA is $29 something,
Which is very good.
and
Per hour, right?
it's gonna increase in 2-3 months. I think at the end of this month is gonna be 31 or 33.
Wow. That's good. That's some good money.
Really good money.
Yeah.
Hourly, and then there is that overtime because they are always out of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, think about that. You can make a lot of good money, but you have to make your mind. You have to think, you know, you have to give yourself properly.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing for yourself,
Yeah.
for your family, for your everybody. You have to think like, you know, it's a long term good for you. Being a healthcare, if you join healthcare, you will be able to get a good medical attention
Okay.
when you are getting retired. You
Sure.
have a lot of pension, you know, giving to the Canadian government, and they will get you back.
Wow.
And after doing HCA, you can continue your study, go for RN, registered nurse, which is more responsibility and more good money. You know, you can join hospital, you can do LPN. So it's never ending. This is not the end game. But I have more dreams.
Wow.
I have more dreams. This is not my one dream.
Yeah.
I would like to heal people, but before I choose healthcare, I wanted to be a cop.
Oh. What's that?
A cop, a police
like
department.
policeman. Yeah.
joining a police department.
Yeah.
That's why I did the volunteer with
You did
VPD.
volunteering, yeah.
So when I did the volunteer with VPD, I got to know they only hire people who are resident or permanent permanent residents here.
Yeah.
That's was really game changing for me.
Yeah, you have to
Which
get to that point before they
yes,
recruit you to the
so
police
I have
department.
to get a permanent residency, and for that I have to do HCA and then go for more stuff, right?
Okay.
But my long term goal is to become a LPN supervisor or RN, and
Okay.
start continue with the policing job. I want to be a cop too. That's my like hard desire.
Wow,
Right.
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's like two jobs which I'm gonna be struggling, thinking which one should I go for.
Okay.
But I want to continue with both.
That's nice.
Yeah.
We will get into your long-term goals and all the other conversations. But before that, I would want us to move to what we usually do on the pool.
Yeah.
Play some pool and then see how it goes. So as we
sure.
play the pool, we'll have a conversation. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going for another quick commercial break. And once we return, we are going to play the pool. Myself and Azu will catch you right there. See you. Yes, ane woba nso a yɛbɛdi agorɔ wɔ ha. Yɛbɔ nkɔmmɔ nyinaa no na yɛdi agorɔ. Yɛwɔ pool ɛwɔ inside ɛna yɛwɔ tennis ɛwɔ outside. Emu deɛ ɛwɔ he na abɛtumi ɛne me ɛsi akan. Who knows? Wodi nkonim a I might have a present for you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still here with Azu. And Azu, I still want us to talk about life in Canada with our family. You came here at the age of 18 as a very young immigrant.
Yeah.
How hard has it been living here with our family?
It's been really hard. Because, when you come at the age of 18, you're very young.
Yeah.
You don't know a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
People take advantage of you. Like, they try to fool you and stuff.
Yeah.
It happened with me. And I didn't know how to cook.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to learn by my own how to cook.
Yeah.
So till today, I'm cooking by my own. I don't go
it's a good
outside.
experience.
It's really good experience. Canada gave me one of the best advantage.
Yeah.
To become a good chef.
Yeah.
I can feed some people, and I can.
You
feed
don't have
myself.
to depend on anybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the really important point. Being in Canada, it makes you independent.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you more human, because when you are in your home country, parents are giving you everything.
Yeah.
You are prince in your home country. You got everything coming from the parents. You never have to go and get it. Now here, you have to do everything by yourself.
Yeah.
Nobody is coming. Even you are sick or something, you have to take care of yourself. You have to buy stuff. You have to feed yourself. You have a lot of expenses coming, buses and everything. You have to deal with all the finance, Right now, I have a vehicle too, so you have to take care of that as well.
Yeah.
Giving the bills on time, rent, which I never experienced in my home country, because you live with your parents.
Nobody's
You never have to go with that, right?
Yeah.
So it's really a good experience. But it will make you more human. Canada make you more human, more independent. That's what I will say. Yeah.
So would you say it has really improved in any aspect? Has it really impacted any aspect of your life?
Yes.
Like living here alone?
Yeah.
I mean, you get to be a good cook. But in general, would you prefer living with family to living here alone?
Okay. That's a good question.
Yeah. Which one would you choose? Would you want to live with your family back home? Would you want to stay here? If you had opportunity to select between these two, which one would be your first pick?
Okay. Let me think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I was in my home country, I was a different person.
Okay.
I was not like this. I was a very spoiled kid.
No, yeah.
If you're not good with your life, in your home country, definitely you should come and experience this, because it's gonna make you more independent.
Yeah.
Coming here in Canada. But if you don't wanna work hard, then stay with your parents.
Yeah.
They give you food.
Yeah.
They give you everything. You know, you
But if
don't
you want
have
to be a man,
But if you want to be a man,
Yeah.
if you want to see a real life, what is reality? If you want to experience what's the real life look like, you know, come to Canada.
okay.
Come to Canada and experience it. It will make you more human, more strong. But if you are happy with your family, you don't want to work, you feel like you have everything. Because when I was in my home country, I was like a prince. I'm still a prince if I go back.
Yeah.
But coming here, you're not no more prince.
Yes.
You're like a normal person starting with a zero.
Yeah.
And you're going slowly up. It's a long process. Canada will not make you rich in 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4
Yeah,
year.
it's
Look
it's
at
a
me,
process.
I'm 7 years.
Yeah, you've already
Still,
spent 7 years.
still in the progress.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's not done yet.
Wow.
Some people, they got rich early. Some people, they got rich late. It's all about how your life experience, how God guiding you, which kind of people you having. And my recommendation, do not make too many friends in Canada.
Okay.
Make few friends, select people wisely, because people will take your advantage in the long run.
Oh.
They give you something, but they want to take something too.
Oh.
So it's like a give and take.
Give and
yes,
take, yeah.
But be prepared with every kind of hardship it's coming. Be prepared with a lot of scam. There is a scam as well in Canada.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like a jungle.
Yeah.
It's look very nice from outside, very green. But
But a
inside,
whole lot of things are happening inside.
yes, but
Yeah.
there's so much happening in this
Yeah.
in this Canada. There's crime, there is a good life, there is a bad life,
Yeah.
there is a life which you don't want to see, there is a life which you're gonna see. There's a lot of cultural shock. When I
Yeah.
was in my home country, very stay away from the real life. I don't even need to go anywhere. I don't have to see a lot of people. Now you have to
You
see
have
a
to
lot
do
of
it,
people.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's a real shock.
Oh, I see. So finally, let's conclude on this one.
Yeah.
What are your future plans? What are your long-term goals? Would you want to go back home someday, or would you just want to settle here for good? What are your
That's a really good question, Ortiz, but it's in progress. So my long-term goal should be getting my permanent residency
Okay.
and visit my parents first.
Yeah.
Because that should be a good achievement.
Yeah.
And I want to share with my family.
So immediately you get a PR.
And
Fast,
then
you go back home.
finally I will gonna go right away, take a
Yeah.
flight, go back home. 2 months. I'm not gonna be here. Just stay away, do
The
a lot of
family,
stuff,
spend
family,
time.
everybody I can meet. Enjoy the food, which I miss the most.
Yeah.
Here,
Especially, mom preparing it and
yeah,
everything.
mom hands,
Yeah,
especially,
mommy's hands.
right? But my long-term goal is, I will say something which is really, really deep. When you leave your home country, you know more from that country.
Oh, when you leave your home country.
You know more from that country. When you leave your home country and you reach to new country, you belong to that country.
Why? Why are you saying that?
Because you have left a lot of things, a lot of time, a lot of people behind.
Yeah.
And you're looking for a new life in
Yeah.
a different country. You have to adapt. You have to, when you move for a reason.
Yeah.
There is a reason, and you want to keep that reason with you.
Wow.
Yeah. When you move, you're no more from that country. So I want to stick with Canada. I want to grow here. I want to bring my parents here.
Yeah.
They will see the life. If they like to, they will stay. But yeah, I'm no more from my boy back home.
Yeah.
I'm from Canada. That's what my long-term goal would be.
Yeah,
I
I
want
think
to be a Canadian.
it's very deeper. It's very
deeper.
deeper because
It's deeper.
once you move, you come here, you have to focus on the reasons why you came here
Yes.
and try to make it.
Yes.
If I'm getting it right.
Yes.
Once you get here, once you left to come here, try focus on what is ahead of you.
It's ahead of you.
Yeah.
Because you left your home country for a long time.
Yeah.
You've been missing a lot of things. Family, life, everything. Even the rules of government and everything, right? So when you go back, it's no more the same country.
Yeah.
It's no more the same country. You are familiar with the country where you have spent like most of the time.
Yes.
18 to 26, I have spent 7 years. I have seen a lot of Canada.
You've experienced a lot,
a lot
here in Canada.
Yeah. So I'm more towards my goal is to be Canadian,
Okay.
live with it here, but I still gonna be connection with my home country because I born there.
Yeah.
I cannot leave that. But first, it's your goal. You come here for good life, you have to work for it. You have to do.
You came here for a good life, you have to work for it. Ladies and gentlemen, it was an interesting conversation with Azu, and I'm sure you have learned a lot because, trust me, I have been impacted. And Azu, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very
once
much.
again.
It was a pleasure, man.
Sure.
Man,
It was
pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank
And then
you
I'm
very
sure the followers and those who are watching this would really appreciate whatever insight you've given us today.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
And
so
ladies
much,
and gentlemen,
It's
we shall
pleasure.
see you some other time. Until then, take care and have fun. Bye-bye.